President Trump holding his 7th cabinet meeting of his second term yesterday, where he called for the return of the death penalty in the nation's capital. This as D.C. sees its first homicide in nearly 2 weeks.
Lucas Tomlinson live in D.C. with the details. Hey, Lucas.
Well, good early morning, Ashley and Todd. That shooting took place early Tuesday morning after midnight when an adult male was found unconscious but breathing in Anacostia off Minnesota Avenue in southeast D.C. He later died in the hospital, marking D.C.'s first homicide in nearly 2 weeks, bringing the total to 102 for the year. D.C. has a higher murder rate than Chicago, and during yesterday's marathon cabinet meeting that stretched for more than 3 hours, guys, President Trump says he wants to bring back the death penalty for anyone convicted of murder in the nation's capital.
You see how pissed Trump is that it was one murder since they upped the police and they upped the National Guard and they decided that they wanted to start cracking down on crime and homelessness. See how pissed he is about one murder since then? That's how we should be inside of our communities. One person dies. One person gets shot. One baby get put into the hospital. One stray bullet go through a truck. One person get their car stole. One person rips off the gas station. One person robs somebody. One person carjacking. People should be outraged. Outraged. People in the community, that's how it should be. It should be that if any person, if you hear about somebody getting murdered, then the community should be outraged. It should not be normalized that people feel comfortable committing crimes inside of y'all community and y'all just like, oh well.
If somebody kills somebody in the Capitol, Washington, D.C., we're going to be seeking the death penalty. And that's a very strong preventative. And everybody that's heard it agrees with it. I don't know if we're ready for it in this country, but where you have it, it is, we have no choice.
The White House says there's been over 1,000 arrests this month since President Trump ordered those reinforcements to help D.C.'s police force, which is 800 cops short. Here's Jeanine Pirro, the U.S. Attorney for D.C., on the recent bust, including 12 people from around the U.S. connected to a drug trafficking ring. You can see the weapons there on the table.
This is part of our cleaning up the district and the nation's capital. And although it didn't happen in one night, these arrests, all 12 of them, and the seizure of all these weapons indicate the seriousness of crime that is occurring in our community.
Now, over 2,300 National Guardsmen and federal agents have been scouring the city for most of the month, despite Congress being on recess. Trump says Republican House and Senate leaders are working on a new legislation to fight crime. Posting last night, Speaker Mike Johnson and Leader John Thune are working with me and other Republicans on a comprehensive crime bill. It's what our country needs, and now more to follow. Make America great again.
So let's stop there for a second, all right? Again, Trump says that they are continuously working feverishly, not only on tariffs. I know that they doubled tariffs in India. Canada recently talked about how they just got rid of their reciprocal tariffs and they caved in. People don't want to continue to give Trump credit. He's everywhere and everything at one time. He's everywhere and he's here fighting crime on American soil. You didn't see Biden. We never heard from Kamala Harris. We never seen them trying to stop wars. We never seen them negotiating with Russia and Ukraine. We never seen them trying to stop what's going over there in Iran. We ain't even heard about Iran. Iran is quiet as a church mouse. Boop, boop, boop. We haven't heard anything from Iran since they shut down the nuclear program over there and they bombed everything. Ain't heard a peep from them. They've been quiet, trying to figure it out, ceasefires, deals, all kind of stuff. Ain't heard nothing about it. But now he said that they're working on a new crime bill, comprehensive crime bill. Uh-oh. Whenever they say crime bill, you know, black people get a little bit upset. Man, I don't like the 94 crime bill when Bill Clinton was in office because it locked up all of the black people and it started giving them heavy penalty for drug crimes. That's what they say. You know, the minute that they say they're working on a comprehensive, that means that it's going to be detailed, that it's going to be a lot to it, that the penalties are going to be stiffer, that they're going to start holding people that commit violent crime inside of y'all community accountable. Now, I know it's going to be a march. I know it's going to be a march. I know that y'all already are in the lab working on, you know what? You know what? Got your markers out, went to Joanne's, got your Etch-a-Sketches out. You're already marking up your signs. You're setting them in the basement. You're preparing so you can just grab them and run right out the house as soon as somebody get arrested that did a violent crime. I don't like it. Free Jamal. Free Jamal. Free Jamal. Free. Well, didn't Jamal just kill somebody? Yeah, but Jamal been locked up for 10 years now. He served his crime. He did his time. And we need him home on house arrest. Free Jamal. Free Jamal. So we know that y'all got y'all signs together. We know that you don't want the crime bills. Y'all hear crime bill, them two words together. No, what the fuck? A crime bill? Crime bill? Y'all don't want the crime bill. So let me ask you a question, and this question is directly posed to you that's watching this right now, whether you're restreaming it, whether you're chatting live, or whether you're going to look at this on a clip. How do you feel about people that murder people in the capital of D.C. is what he says specifically, getting the death penalty? I know that that is a touchy subject because all Christians want people to live forever, no matter how many people that they killed. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right to take a life. Well, what about the 27 lives that they took? Hey, we're Christians. We have to turn the other cheek and we should look to release them. It's about rehabilitation. It is not about taking life. It's about rehabilitation. So I know that you guys are absolutely adamant in most instances, unless it got something to do with somebody that's close to you. Now, let it be somebody close to you. Oh, you want street justice. You don't even want it to go to the police. Take me to jail. I want to kill him. Y'all in the court, he getting sentenced. Your baby daddy is jumping over the pews to come and get. Fuck that, nigga, go. Ah! Jump over the sheriff so you can try to get a punch in. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't believe it. He don't show no remorse. I know you want to jump over there. I know you want to get to him. I know you want to get to him. I know that you got to make sure that you make a scene because it was, it was my daughter. I loved my stepson so much. So it's somebody that's close to you, then you want everybody to die. You want the mama to die that raised him. You want his daddy to die that didn't raise him. You want his auntie gone. You want the driver, the getaway driver gone. You want the death penalty. You are the death penalty for everything. You the death penalty. You the death penalty. Why? I can't be able to sleep. Why? Why? Oh, God. Come on to church, Sister Mabel. Come on to church, Sister Mabel. Let the Lord have it. Let the Lord have his way. Let the Lord have his way. Let the Lord have his way. Joy cometh in the morning. Joy cometh in the morning. You don't want to hear that shit. You want blood. You want blood. I want mine in blood. Like Nas said, I'm taking it in blood. How do y'all feel? Take me to the king. How do y'all feel about the death penalty for people that commit capital murder? I'm looking in the chat. AD get some help. What do I gotta get help from? I just be looking at y'all falling out. I see y'all. I've seen too much. I've seen too much in his life. How do y'all feel about the death penalty? Taking in Blood was one of your favorite 9 songs. Regulate. Braveheart. Live for this. Some of y'all ain't live at all. Y'all don't know about that. That's the ad-libs before he started going off Nas. Take me to the king. Y'all said Fire and Wall. Deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Lord, take me now. Old Testament. Sad truth. They did a number on y'all. I'm sorry, but older black people seem to never care about what was lottery. God preacher. I was born by the river. We know it's over. Street Dreams was dope. I want to live. Anton, you crack me up. I love it. But you're serious too, always putting out the facts. Ephesians. Reliving the death penalty does not eliminate you from salvation. Receiving the death penalty does not eliminate you from salvation. Somebody said it's just too many innocent people on death row. I don't know about we, but some of us shall overcome. It's a hard debate because God says eye for an eye, yet forgive. So where is the line drawn? Separation of church and state. So is it to the people? I don't know. Such a hard debate. Bridge over troubled waters. I do think that they should be given an opportunity to repent first. I don't agree with playing God, but I'm not opposed to the death penalty returning. Murders will definitely go down and people will start snitching without the fear of retaliation from the killer. Leave the singing and the oppression songs to the lefties. No more Negro spirituals, death row. No death penalty, says K. Cooper. Interesting. Y'all all over. I don't think that y'all comfortable with it yet. Maybe Trump was right. Trump has said it. Trump just said it. He said that he don't think that people are comfortable with it, but they got to do a comprehensive crime bill. Trump said he don't know if people is ready. That's literally word for word what he said. He said he don't think that people is ready for that yet.
Here, D.C. has a higher murder rate than Shores got her in
the Capitol. If somebody kills somebody in the Capitol, Washington, D.C., we're going to be seeking the death penalty. And that's a very strong preventative. And everybody that's heard it agrees with it. I don't know if we're ready for it.
He said, I don't know if we ready for that conversation yet. I don't know if we ready for it. You ain't got no work done, Kenyatta. You ain't got no work done at work. That's okay. This is the Millionaire Morning Show. That's why you got to do all your work, as much as you work before we start the live stream. And then you got to do as much as you can before you leave. And that way you can just hurry up and get out of the office. That means you had a good day at work. That means you had a good day at work. If you can do as much as you possibly, because y'all don't do but about 3 hours of work anyway for the day, and then you go to lunch, and then you take in the Millionaire Morning Show, and then we get it popping. If you could get 3 hours of work done, you're a winner. You got to work your butt off, though. Get work off in the beginning, Anton comes on, get y'all through y'all lunch, get y'all through y'all day. By the time that the live stream is over, you only got an hour and a half more work. You grind, you hustle, you get up out of here. It's a great method. It's a great method. I'm ready for it. I think that there's some people that are absolutely monsters and they evil, and I think that they need to be eliminated. And I don't think anything that's going to come from it, and I don't think that they're ever going to actually be productive citizens in our country. And why should we feed them for the rest of their life? And then they outlive you. They outlive the victims' relatives, and then they still be telling their story. They get interviews, they get famous, they still having sex in prison, they jerking off, they got man boys as they boyfriends. Why should they be able to just live? They doing run-a-thons, they get iPads inside of prison, they get down for good behavior. They get to look forward to possibly getting paroled if they take a plea deal so that the prosecution don't have to go through proving that these people are actually criminals. Why should they be able to just have fun and then they be living till like 90 years old? They be dying of good old age. They get snacks inside of their commissary. And all they got to do is, you know what? I didn't mean for him to die. I was a young man back then. I didn't know. But I'm different now. Crazy, bro.